I am home alone. Last week, my mom went back to working full-time in person. That means that this is the longest amount of time that I have been consistently alone in a year and a half since I was at college. But you know, even then, I wasn't really ever alone because I was living such a fulfilling and wild life with so many friends, and I was just like never by myself in my dorm room or ever lonely at any period of time ever. I feel like I can spend quite a bit of time alone and be happy, but I thought since I am alone and there's no one to talk to besides, you know, my dogs, I thought I would talk to you and we would just, you know, spend the day with each other, lean on each other, be emotional support for each other. It's time to eat lunch, and this is gonna be a little bit of an experiment. Usually when my mom goes to work, she will leave me food that is like already prepared. But we're running low on groceries and I was craving a tuna fish sandwich. That's what I wanted to have for lunch. But you can't really pre-prepare that. I mean, you can, but I don't want it pre-prepared because it'll get all soggy. My pet peeve is soggy food, okay? Specifically soggy bread. Anyways, none of this matters. The only thing that matters is that I'm going to try to make a sandwich myself, which wouldn't be that big of a deal, except I have never toasted bread before in my life. And I know that sounds like really ridiculous. If I was anybody else, any able-bodied person, I'd be like, WTF. How can you never toasted bread in your life? The toaster is usually not in an accessible location in my house. It is not somewhere I can reach. Food prep is typically not something that I do. It's pretty difficult. There are very select few things that I can do. But you know, I really wanted a goddamn tuna fish sandwich, and I said to my mother, we need to make this happen. And I refuse to eat soggy bread. So we're gonna make a sandwich today. She's already done the majority of the work by actually making the tuna like salad portion of the tuna sandwich. All I need to do is assemble it, which is really like not very much work at all. But again, it's this big toaster thing, man. We're gonna see Sylvia versus toaster, how this goes. Okay. Welcome to the toaster station. This is our red toaster because my mom only buys appliances that are red. See KitchenAid, see electric kettle. Mom has left me a plate and 2 pieces of Dave's Killer Bread. I will now put Dave's Killer Bread in toaster and push down. I believe that is how it works. Okay, now for the moment of truth. I did it. Okay, toast is toasting. It's toasting, guys. I think I now just wait until the toast is toasted. Or it's not toast yet. Until the bread is toasted. Until the bread becomes toast. Okay, this is actually very exciting for me. I don't know if it's that exciting for you, but it's very exciting for me. It worked. Oh no, I think I burnt it. I don't understand, but I think I burnt it, but I don't really get how. It's hot, how do I grab it? Okay, maybe I should elevate. I'm gonna try elevating. It's hot. Okay, it's not fully burnt. This side looks good. This is definitely a little darker than I would have hoped. The other one looks more dark though. Oh. So it seems I overreacted. Shocker. That's really out of character for me. The toast is not burnt, only on the edges. From the top it looks burnt though, so it's not my fault. I feel like for a first toast, I did very well. That was the hardest part of this lunch making process. I have to say I'm very proud of myself. I have toasted my first piece of toast. Cheers. Now I shall just assemble. Doesn't necessarily look that good or sound that appealing, but I understand why people love tuna fish. I understand the hype. I didn't for so long, and now I'm obsessed. And voila, my sandwich is complete. Look at me, I'm a chef. I toasted something. I'm really just pushing boundaries, facing obstacles, being independent. I'm so cool. Very good. A little toasted. I'm gonna do my arm exercises, and because this is something that I do like 5 days a week as a part of my physical therapy regimen, and I'm doing it now, I decided to vlog it and videotape it, but I look it's kind of silly, okay? I look kind of silly when I do them. So just putting out that out there now. I am aware of that it looks kind of silly, and I don't need any critique or feedback on the silliness of my physical therapy. I'm gonna do that and watch Sex and the City. I do regimen, like I don't know what's like exercise talk, like I do a set. I do it for 5 minutes at a time, 6 times in total, so it takes about half an hour in total. And I like to do it while I watch TV. Exercise is boring and I can't not be distracted while I'm doing it, so here's that. Okay, ignore the mess. If I say ignore the mess, does that just bring your attention to the mess? Also, does my ring light look stupid over there? Really exciting news. I started a new sweater. I am actually really excited. Starting this sweater was a nightmare. I had to start over 3 times, probably because I didn't do like a practice swatch, but I refused. So, ready? Close your eyes. Ready? It's gonna be rainbow. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So this is the bottom of the back. It's nowhere near being finished. This sweater is gonna take me about 1,000,000 years, but I'm having such a blast. This is the sweater I'm making. I got it, I got the pattern off Ravelry. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm having a blast. I'm gonna go knit my heart away. Okay, ignore how red I am. I just finished swimming and I'm done with all of my exercise, physical therapy for the day. And I think that is going to be the end of this video. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate the company. I'm gonna spend my night knitting, and I hope that you had fun watching this video. I hope that you're having a good day and that you're taking care of yourself and you're resting and drinking lots of water.
because it's important to hydrate. I'll see you next time.